Hey there folks, and welcome back for another shaving video. I am Chris from iLather.com, and today we're going to use the Wilkinson Sword shaving stick. Scent is really not anything remarkable, although it does have a scent. We're going to also use a very basic razor, but a really good one, Merkur 34c. And let's wet the face and get going. Stay tuned. All right, so here we go. And for those of you who've never used a shaving stick, you're going to want to wet your face and also wet the shaving stick. And when it dries up a little bit or becomes difficult to slide across your face, just re-wet. Make sure you rub that shaving stick in so you get plenty of soap rubbed in, and then we'll take our brush and generate a lather from it. And let's see how we do with that. Let's wet our brush, and today I'm going to use the RazoRock 400. Let's see how we do here, generating a lather from this Wilkinson Sword shave stick. And one of the things I like about shave sticks is, generally speaking, it's quite easy to generate a lather from them, because you do get a fair amount of soap worked in, and all you got to do is wet your brush, and well, you can see how easy it is. Really not a chore at all. And if you're having trouble making lather, then you probably didn't get a decent load of the shaving stick. The shaving stick is an unappreciated, or underappreciated, I should say, form factor of soap, in my opinion. It's very convenient, really convenient when you're traveling, and by and large they do a pretty good job. Most are inexpensive, I should say. You have some like DR Harris that makes them that are fairly expensive per ounce, but these ones like Wilkinson Sword and Arco and some of the others are very inexpensive, so they can be had at a pretty doggone good price, and they work quite well. And let's wipe this off here, this shirt. They work quite well and are very convenient. The blade here is again Gillette 7 o'clock. Used it yesterday for shaving my face and head, so we'll see how we do with it today. And that feels pretty smooth. Now the first Gillette 7 o'clock that I used it in the Timeless razor, and it just wasn't all that smooth. But this one, this particular blade in the razor I'm using today and the razor I used yesterday has been feels pretty good. So we'll see if it seriously degrades during the course of this shave, but so far it feels quite nice. No problem at all on the smoothness front. And that for me is very important in a blade. It needs to be smooth. I don't like the rough feeling when it comes to a blade at all. Just like a nice smooth blade. All right, excellent first pass. Stay tuned. We'll come back for pass two. All right, here we go, pass two. And I'll have to say the soap did just fine on that first pass. No issues to report, gripes, complaints. By the way, this is the RazoRock 400, in case I did not mention it. Great brush, great price. Nothing I'm using today is expensive. It's all affordable gear. And I have, some really nice premium things that I like to use, but I also very much enjoy using this regular, everyday gear. Nothing premium about any of the stuff I'm using today. However, if it performs just as good as a lot of things, so really no problem on the performance front. A lot of times when you get a soap like this, maybe it doesn't do as much of a great job moisturizing, but you can always use a balm to supplement to get that moisturizing that you need. If you need to, and it feels good. Good residual slickness on the Wilkinson Sword shaving stick. So as far as shaving sticks go, it seems to be on par with the rest that I've tried. I haven't really found a shaving stick that's heads and tails above, you know, the next one in line. They're all pretty similar, whether it's Arco or the one thing I did find was Arco and Derby smell almost identical. They're not identical, I don't think, although they are sure really, really close in scent. But anyway, in terms of performance, most of the shaving sticks have performed pretty close to one another. Even the DR Harris has a nicer scent than the rest, but it's much more expensive than the rest. So all have done a pretty good job, though, I must say, and this one is no exception. So stay tuned. We'll come back for pass 3. All right, and here we go with our third and final pass, and it's been a nice shave. Nothing really to complain about. The razor, I got to tell you, the Merkur 34c is a really nice razor, and it performs as well as a lot of premium razors. The materials on it and the fit and finish isn't up to snuff. Well, it's up to snuff, but it's not, if you compare it to, say, a Charcoal or a Timeless or a Wolfman, it's not in that league. I mean, let's be honest, it's a $30, well, $35 to $40 razor, and those are many times more expensive. But in terms of the way it performs, it's a really nice shaver. And if you're new, or if you're a veteran, and if you've just never tried it, maybe give one a shot. If you don't mind a mild razor, it's mild and smooth, and it really does a good job. Does a great job, in fact. It's legendary for a reason. It just does an excellent job. So let's just go ahead and get this last pass underway, excuse me. And as I said, the Wilkinson Sword shave stick has done a good job. So I wouldn't avoid it if you're looking to shave sticks and want to try some. Like I said, I think it performs on par, at least, with most of the shave sticks I've tried. Certainly not a bad shave stick by any stretch of the imagination. It has a scent. It's almost like lavender or something. I can't tell. I can't pinpoint the scent. It's not just a soapy scent. It actually, you know, has a distinct scent, but I just can't tell what it is. And I've noticed that as I'm using it, that it definitely has a bit of a scent to it, but I'm not sure exactly what that scent is. But I will say this, it has provided for a very nice shave, plenty of residual slickness, no problems whatsoever. And the blade has held out today, so we've had a wonderful shave. Stay tuned. We'll rinse the face, come back for the post. And all right, here we are back. We'll probably finish up our Thayers today. This bottle anyway. Of course, I have more on standby, so have no fear. We have no problems in that department. Plenty of Thayers to go around. I won't be without it because I really do enjoy it. But that was a really nice shave. Quick review before we get to the aftershave. Wilkinson Sword shaving stick, not bad at all. On par with most of the similarly, excuse me, price shaving sticks. RazoRock 400, excellent brush for the money. I really like it a lot. Merkur 34c, excellent razor. No problem at all with that. Gillette 7 o'clock. This one was smooth. So the first one, maybe there was just something wrong with it. The last couple have been quite smooth. And we're going to finish off today with an old classic, Brute. Again, nothing today expensive, just regular good old-fashioned gear. And I'll be honest with you, the shave today is no worse than a shave when I use equipment that, you know, say I use a $200 razor and a, you know, I don't use a lot of expensive soap. Even if I use Martin de Condre or whatever, the shave today is just as good as those days. Maybe I enjoy those days a little more by virtue of that really nice equipment, but as to the actual shave, great shave today. So it can be done with regular or budget type equipment. So have no fear, you can enjoy this hobby, not spending a lot, and today is a perfect illustration of that. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, let's help make the entire world shave great once again.